There has never been a better time than now to come join the Bellisio Foods team. Bellisio has a new contract in place with plenty of awesome perks for their employees. From increased wages, access to the free health clinic, vacation after 6 months, and much more, Bellisio Foods is committed to putting their employees first. For more information or to apply, visit BellisioFoods.com/careers. Take advantage of these great new employee benefits and join the Bellisio team today. Visit BellisioFoods.com/careers to learn more.
Well, happy morning to you all out there. And of course, thank you for tuning in this morning on the morning show on the new Main Street TV. And of course, Jennifer here to start off the morning with our good friend, Lissa Warrens from the Jackson County Senior Citizens.
Good morning.
Welcome. Good morning. Absolutely. And we are going to talk about all things fun this morning.
Yes.
Yes. Super excited.
Yeah, so are we. We can't wait for the Festival of Lights, formerly known as Festival of Trees. And we're going to make it fun, happening, and place everybody wants to be.
Yes. And so many of you remember of the Festival of Trees for many, many years. I think, was it 20 or 30 years that it
30.
happened? 30 years in Jackson here, and of course that was to benefit the Cancer Society, and that was actually going to come to an end this year. So many beautiful trees and wreaths and baked goods and all of that fun stuff going through there over the past 30 years, but it was going to come to an end, and this is where Lissa and your gang stepped in and said, it's not going to end. We're not going to end this fun. We're going to make it bigger and better.
That's right. That's right. That's what our plan is. We were very blessed to run into Judy Wiggins, who was the co-chair of it, and informed me that as of then she had no one to want to take it over. And I said, we can do that. And we have been working on it and laying the groundwork for it. And she's been great and helpful for people that work on that. It's been wonderful. And we're going to try to keep some of the stuff the same, but we also want to add a few things.
Good. Yeah, so just passing the torch over. We're just not blowing it out. And I think that's fantastic. So let's talk for a minute about, so you went from Festival of Trees. We've changed the name to Festival of Lights. How did that come to be?
Because it was pretty much that title was owned by the Cancer Society. So for us to be able to do it, we had to change the name. And we thought, well, if we named it the Festival of Lights, maybe that way we can get the downtown involved. So that's what our plan is.
Love that. Love that. So, and besides that, let's be honest, while there are trees there, there's a whole lot of other things there too.
Yes, there's centerpieces, there's wreaths, there's all kinds of just beautiful Christmas items.
Porch decor. I mean, all kind of fun stuff.
Yes.
So, all right. So let's talk about a little bit about the event this year. And then later on, we're going to chat about what the senior citizens do and the organization that you run over there, because, man, you guys do a lot that maybe you all don't know about.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's talk about the event for a minute. When is it? And how do people get involved?
We're staying with the same time frame as they've always done it. We're going to still do the gala on that Thursday night, the 18th, right?
November.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll do that, and they'll sell the trees. We'll auction all the items off like they've always done. There'll be some finger foods, and you can go around and visit and talk and look at everything we have. And then on the Friday, you can still come through and look at the trees that's been bought and the trees that's won. And we want to get the downtown involved on Friday. From maybe around 4 to 7, have the businesses open for people to go in and see, do special projects if they want in any of the stores.
Oh.
And then they can walk on down the street and come back to the Memorial Building and vote for their favorite decorated window.
We love that. And because, listen, that is the weekend before Thanksgiving, which obviously once we get through Thanksgiving kicks off the Christmas season. And so what a wonderful way to kick off your holiday season than this.
That's right. That's what we want to get everybody in the spirit. We want to have fun. And so once they come in whoever wins the trophy, once they vote, people vote, that trophy will be considered a traveling trophy. So
Love that.
every year there'll be a plaque added for the one who won, and it'll go to the business until the next year.
It's like the Stanley Cup.
Yes. And then Saturday, we're still having the fun with Santa. Come in and do crafts and have a small breakfast with Santa.
Can I come?
Yes, sure. And like always, that afternoon we'll close down. We'll start packing everything up, and Sunday we'll deliver all the trees to the people who bought them.
That is so cool. So now, say that I am the least creative person on the planet Earth, but say something strikes my fancy and I'm like, hey, I think I have an idea for a cool tree this year, and I want to decorate it and put it in the Festival of Lights. How do I go about doing that? Are there different size trees? Are there different categories in which you enter? Tell us about that.
There's 3 tree sizes: the minis, the 4-foot, and then the 7-foot trees.
Okay.
And if you want to do a tree, all you have to do is call me. There's 2 numbers you can reach me at: is 740-286-2909. That's the office number.
Okay.
My cell phone is 740-395-6991.
Now, she being brave here, and she's getting serious because she's giving you her personal number here.
So all you have to do is call, and if you want a tree, I'll bring it and deliver it to you. We provide the tree, but all the ornaments and whatever you put on it, you provide those.
Okay, so I didn't know that. So you all actually provide the tree.
Right.
Oh. Now, if you want to use your own tree, are you allowed to do
Yes.
that?
You're more than welcome to do that. We do have a couple who have already bought their own tree, and because they want to do it a certain way.
Yeah. Like, say you want to do a white tree or a
Yes.
pink tree or something like that with a theme.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So a 4-foot tree, and then the bigger trees, and then the small
Yes.
miniature trees. Okay.
Then we also have wreaths. If you want to do a wreath, we will also purchase the wreath for you and drop it off also.
Really?
Yes.
Now, how big are the wreaths?
They're about 18 to 20 inches. They're, they're good size.
Okay. All right. So get your creative juices flowing.
Mm-hmm.
And, the main thing is that all of this money now will benefit the seniors.
Right.
Our local organization, the Senior Citizens.
Right. All the funds stay within Jackson County. We are in all 12 townships daily delivering meals, and we transport people out of all 12 townships all the time.
Yeah, I don't think people understand the hard work that you all do.
Yeah, we have some good employees, dedicated employees, and we love our seniors, and that's what we're here to provide for.
That's absolutely true. And, this event is win-win because, number one, it's just going to be a good time and it's going to be fun, but yet all the proceeds of it are going to help our local seniors as well.
Yes.
And so that is definitely a win-win.
Yes, it is. And when, a lot of people ask, well, what happens with the Cancer Society? The money won't be going to them. But one way that we looked at it is we will be providing transportation for lots of cancer patients.
So
that we provide transportation.
Yeah,
for.
and that gets us into kind of like what the Seniors Citizens Organization does, and what does a day in the life of you look like?
Well, we have our cooks who come in anywhere between 4 and 6 in the morning to prepare the meals, in which is anywhere between 140 to 50 home delivered meals a day. And right now we are doing around 100 congregate meals a day.
Is it back open again
Yes,
to
we are
where
back open.
folks can come in and eat?
Yes.
Which also gives them some socialization and fellowship.
Much needed. Our seniors could not wait for us to open back up. And, we're always wanting to keep them safe, but also let them enjoy their life and come in and have fun.
Absolutely. So, all right. So meals. So how does one get to benefit from the meal program? If somebody is out there watching today and is like, hey, I really want to I want to start doing that. How do they do it?
First of all, they have to call our center.
Okay.
And the main center, which is Jackson. And that number is 740-286-2909. And they will ask to speak with Courtney. She is our meals coordinator.
Okay.
And we have to do a small assessment to assess the need. And that comes down from the Ohio Department on Aging, who gives us that form. And by doing that, that allows us to see how high that need is. And that lets us
Okay, so you
decide.
kind of have to qualify.
Right.
So what would that be, like an income qualification or?
No income. It does not, because we find that even, that doesn't really help some people that don't have help. If
Right.
their income.
Well, you could have all the money in the world, but if you don't have someone to help you
That's right.
cook your food or bring it to you,
Mhm.
then it doesn't matter.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so it's based on need.
Right.
Okay, that's fair.
And
So you just call and get that.
yeah, Courtney will do that. And there is a small waiting list, and it goes by when we move them up to receive meals, it goes by the need. The highest score can be a 19 on that sheet.
Okay.
So needless to say, if you have a 19, you're over somebody who has a 3.
I gotcha.
So it is. But it is very fair, that sheet is, and it helps us. It's a great tool for us to use.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, so the meals, now the congregate meals, can anybody come to that's a senior?
Yes. Anybody can come into all 3 sites, Jackson, Wellston, or Oak Hill.
Yeah, don't forget we have a site in every town in
Yes.
our county.
Yeah, and we're one of the few senior citizen centers who own their sites. So, and we're proud of that.
Should be.
Yes.
That's really cool. So, all right. So the meals certainly are provided. And that would typically be like a lunch meal, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We deliver meals Monday through Thursday, and they'll receive, a lot of people receive a frozen one for Friday. All they have to do is heat it up in the oven or microwave.
Oh, okay.
And we have a few who receive them for Saturday and Sunday that are in high need.
High need. Okay. All right. Very good. So that's one thing that's one thing that the Senior Citizen Center does. Let's talk about some others.
We provide transportation. We transport clients to doctor's appointments from Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, Gallipolis. We take them to Chillicothe, Columbus, Cincinnati, all over the place, to Lancaster for doctor's appointments, for cancer treatments, for all kinds of appointments. We also transport them for groceries. A lot of people do not have anybody to take them to get groceries. We take them for hair appointments because they also don't have transportation for that. So we try to provide all needs in transportation.
That is so good. Thank you. And as you're sitting there, you're like, well, how hard is it to get to the grocery store or whatever? Well, listen, we don't have Uber here in Jackson.
Right.
And, a lot of folks couldn't afford that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where the senior citizens come in. And, you'd be surprised probably, and I know you see it every day, of how many folks don't have anyone
That's right.
to do those things for them.
Yeah, when you receive a phone call and someone is in need to go to the doctor and they're sick and they have no family here, and you say, okay, I can work you in, and when they're crying on the other end, before you hang up, you're crying because you just done what's good.
Yeah. And what's right and what should be done. So this is going back to so you all are taking over the Festival of Lights from the Cancer Society.
Right.
And some people saying, well, okay, but we want to donate to the Cancer Society. Well, you kind of are, because
Yes.
you all are taking people to cancer treatments. Those are the things that the Cancer Society does. That's so you're doing that's one of the things that you do in a big, under a big umbrella.
Yes, it is. And, most of our clients that we take for those treatments, it's a 5-day-a-week process, and it's for 6 to 7 weeks sometimes.
It's a lot.
Yes.
And that's a lot of gas and a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So transportation is another thing. If anyone's watching today said, wow, I didn't know, how do you qualify for transportation?
We provide transportation through 2 areas. One is through area agency, which falls under our Title III program. And we manage that, and that is anybody that's 60 and over.
Okay.
And we also transport through JFS, and that is going through a call center that is Medicaid
Okay.
approved. And for that, once you go through the call center, you don't have to be 60, but they have to approve that through them for Medicaid.
Okay.
So that's our 2 funding sources for transportation.
All right.
And for anybody at 60 and over, all they have to do is call the Senior Citizen Center and ask for Wendy. She is our transportation coordinator.
Thank you, Wendy.
And she can help them get set up and
Okay.
on transportation.
You know, and here's the deal. I mean, it's not that, you know, don't worry. You can transport them across town or to Columbus. Like
right.
it whatever need there is.
That's right. And we find that there is such high need. There's so many clients that we take for outpatient surgery. It has nobody.
Right. And somebody
it's
has to drive you.
Right. That's right. And it's just sad. But we find that a lot. And without us having a regular transportation system in Jackson, you know, there's very few resources. And we're one of them.
That is so good. Thank you. It has to be so rewarding.
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, we all love our job, and we love what we do and who we represent and who we do it for.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and you do it all out of the little place over here.
Yeah, on Mound Street. Yes,
Yeah.
and
So we need to get you a new place.
Yeah,
that's
we're
another,
working on that.
That's another story in which we need to talk about someday, but we won't do that today because we're talking about the Festival of Lights and something very, very fun here in our town that we hope that you all participate in. How many trees would you like to have? You have a goal?
You know what?
Hundreds would be great.
Yeah,
I mean,
if they would sell, that is. But yeah. But yeah, as many as we can get. We've had people reach out to us already who's done in the past.
yes.
And you know what? We'll take any. We'll take any tree anybody wants to do. We'll take them.
There you go. All you have to do is get your creative juices flowing, and I'll be honest with you, you can cheat and look at Pinterest.
yes. And
You know, listen, the most uncreative person in the world can find something creative to do if you just look on the
that's
internet.
right. That's right. There's all kinds of possibilities out there.
If you have a keyboard, you're good.
And, you know, we have been involved with it for the last 4 years. And as the center, we love it, being able to give back. And the ideas that come from our staff are just wonderful. So,
Absolutely. So lots and lots of fun stuff. And, okay, so do you want to talk a little bit about what are some of the things maybe that the senior citizens do that folks wouldn't know about?
we also provide at the Jackson Center, we have art class on Wednesday mornings.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a really good time. They come in, they fellowship, and they learn to paint. I've seen people come in that's never held a paintbrush, and within a few weeks, you'll just see the pictures they put out. It's beautiful.
That's so good.
Yeah, and our Oak Hill site used to have one. We're in search of an art instructor right now who would volunteer their time to come in and help.
Okay.
So we would love to get that started back.
Sure.
In Oak Hill. At Jackson and Wellston, we play chair volleyball. They love playing chair volleyball. Yeah,
That sounds fun.
it is. I mean, they laugh, they carry on, they have a great time.
So does that mean you have to stay in your chair?
Yes, you can't get up if you stand up.
That
You're
would be
out.
hard.
Yeah, it is. It is, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to go play with them sometimes when they don't have enough people, so it gets the staff involved.
Yeah, very good.
So we're trying to get Oak Hill started in that. So we would like to, if anyone from Oak Hill is listening, please go in and visit Susan down there. She's our new site manager, Susan Miller, and she would love to see you down there. And we'd love to get chair volleyball started there.
Heck yeah. Let's do this.
Yes. And at Wellston, they do line dancing. So they love it. They do it twice a week there.
A little tush push.
That's right.
Get in there.
And we used to do it in Oak Hill, but we had some ladies unable to do it anymore. But we'd like to get that started back here too.
Sure.
We're going to get back into Bible study at Jackson here
love
before
that.
long, since we're opening back up. Also, they have Bible study in Wellston. And Oak Hill's ready to start back with Pastor Dave down there. So we're getting back to Bible study there. And bingo, of course, everyone loves to play bingo. It's
Of
for fun.
course.
And all 3 sites are doing bingo now. So we're trying to get everything back and rolling and having fun. And
Now, do you have any restrictions? Are you asking people to wear masks or anything like that? Or can they just come in? Because I would assume most of the seniors have been vaccinated.
we are.
There they are, line dancing.
Yes.
How cute.
We ask everyone to wear their mask into the building until they get set down. We take temps when everybody comes in.
Okay.
You know, we're trying to be safe as
Absolutely.
You know, we're trying to protect our seniors. And once they sit down to eat and things, you know, then they take them off and they visit. But we require them to wear them into the center.
Okay. Very good. And that totally makes sense. Everybody needs to be safe. Listen, because we want to keep the thing open.
That's right. That's right. We've been very blessed without any outbreaks, and we want to keep it that way.
Yes, definitely.
We got a question about the senior citizens accepting Medicare. Are there things that you do and don't accept Medicare for?
Medicare, all of our funding comes through levies, area agency, and as I said, for transportation, it comes through the JFS. As what has to be handled in that kind of billing, we don't bill directly to Medicare or Medicaid ourselves.
So
that answers what they're wanting to know.
Yeah, like, so the services that you provide, the person isn't really paying for.
Right, that's right.
Because you're getting paid by other means.
That's right. That is
this too.
Yes. Fundraising and things. Yeah, we don't bill directly to any of those services.
So like any of the services that you would get provided to you would be free of charge to the senior.
Right. And the only thing we have down is, like, we do have a suggested donation for meals and things. But if someone doesn't have it, they don't have it. No one knows because it's all a private pay. You just put it into an envelope. No one knows what you put in there.
Okay.
Or no one. It's in how can I say this? A discreet area that no one can see, and that's how we want it kept.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. So basically, if you can afford to give a little bit, then cool.
If not,
we're okay
knows.
with that too, and nobody knows, and you won't be shamed or anything like that. It's just if you can give a little, give a little.
That's right.
But so this Festival of Lights will be one of the fundraisers that you're doing throughout the year, and we hope that everybody participates.
Yes.
And then, there will be, so let's go over the thing again. So there will be an auction of these trees on Thursday, right?
Yeah, during the gala.
And then whichever ones aren't sold in the auction can also be purchased as well.
Yes. Yeah, there is, there'll be prices put on those, or someone can bid on them Saturday or Friday if the ones that did not sell. So, yeah, same way with the wreaths, same way with the centerpieces and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you have the opportunity, even if you don't come to the gala, to purchase some really cool stuff. And that's how the fundraising is done.
That's right.
Absolutely. All right. So how do you get to come to the Thursday night gala?
We are, all the invitations are out in the mail. If you did not receive one, because we're just going from their old mailing list.
Okay.
If you did not receive one, just call the office and let us know that you're coming, and there'll be tickets still available at the door for anybody who wants to come.
Okay.
But if you want to reserve a ticket and let us know, just call the center.
Okay. Will there be refreshments or like what's going on?
Yeah, there'll be like hors d'oeuvres and pop, tea, and punch.
Okay.
And you'll just have a good time. We'll have plenty of food, sweets. We'll have some sweets there, and there'll be a little small bake sale.
That's the good part too. I know my husband always ends up with some no-bake cookies off that because that's his jam.
Yeah.
He's like not a sweet person, but he sees no-bake cookies and his you know, like the turkey in A Christmas Story when the old man sees that. That's what happens with my husband and no-bake cookies. It's like he just loses his mind. So yeah, but no, there's always that bake sale, and that's a great time because you can buy some stuff and not have to cook for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Just letting you, just a little hint there.
That's right. And you can buy a Christmas gift here. This is perfect to buy a gift for somebody.
That's exactly right. A beautiful gift, a beautiful wreath, or something like that. So yeah, absolutely. All right. So what else do we need to let people know while you're here about the senior citizens or the center or fundraising in general?
Just to let everybody know that all of our fundraising stays, once again, within our center. It provides services for all 12 townships, for all 3 sites, and that we are here for our seniors in Jackson County to provide services and to help for what we can help them with. And If there's anything, they may think that we can't help them with call. If we can't, we'll know where to guide them to get help.
Right, and it can be anything from I have a hair appointment. I've had this appointment for a month. My car broke down, or my kid was going to take me and can't.
Sure.
Can you help me?
Yes. And we also have a referral program to other agencies for help. And one we help a lot with is referring them to a legal aid service for seniors.
Okay.
Yeah, they're out of Chillicothe, and they do a wonderful job representing our seniors.
So anything that you might need through the legal realm. Okay.
Yes.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, they used to come to the center once or twice a month. But when COVID hit, they're not doing that now, but they're just doing their reviews over the phone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Either way.
So.
All right. Very good. So you all are kind of the concierge for our senior citizens.
Yes. Yes.
So if you need something, give them a call. And if you can't directly help them, you can get them in the right direction.
We'll guide you to the right direction. And
love that. That's so good. All right. Did we have any other questions, James, or anything that somebody commented on?
Well, somebody definitely wanted to give a shout out to the line dance classes. That's Sherry Channel. She wanted to make sure we mentioned that, which you did.
All right.
They're
So
wonderful. Anytime we have an activity with music playing, they want to come and dance for everyone. They are all wonderful.
That's so good. And again, it's fun.
That's right.
That's right. And that's what this Festival of Lights is going to be. It's going to be fun. Call the Senior Citizen Center, get that tree, or of course you can purchase your own tree.
Yes.
But get that creative stuff flowing. We have plenty of places around here to get decorations. You can make your own.
That's right.
It'd be fun to do. Like I can just see someone cutting like all the icicles out, or the like snowflakes and all that stuff. Like, who cares? String some popcorn.
That's right.
Be fun.
Seems like traditional or sparkly, all of it goes. Everyone's got their taste, and there's always a buyer for it.
That's exactly right. And the more niche-y you get with it, the more chances it's going to bring a lot of money, because somebody's going to totally dig it.
That's right.
So, yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for spending your morning with us. Is there anything else you wanted to let us know about while you're here?
Not that I can think of. I just appreciate you inviting us to come and speak, and for the support of the center, too. We appreciate that so much.
Yes, and thank you all out there who have helped and supported the seniors throughout the years. One more time, what is the phone number if anybody has any questions for you?
740-286-2909. And my cell phone is 740-395-6991.
She's being brave here, folks. So thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. All right. Well, Lissa Warrens, Jackson County Senior Citizens, and give her a call if you need anything. All right. Let's head on over to your weather forecast, where you can listen to live local radio on your phone by just downloading the Total Media Radio app. Why can't I say that today? Total Media Radio app. Again, live local radio on your phone. You can download that app by going to the Apple App Store if you have an Apple device, or the Google Play Store if you have an Android device. And the weather is actually taking a little bit of a turn for the better today, and that means sunny skies today, highs of 74. That chance of rain on Friday looks like it's kind of moving out. Tomorrow, about a 70% chance of some rain, highs around 70, lows of 48. Then on Friday, for your football Friday night, partly cloudy skies and highs around 60, lows of 45. And then Saturday, Sunday, looking very good. Sunday was calling for a bigger chance of rain, and now it has gone down to 10%. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We have a very important wedding this weekend at Archinetti's.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Our sweet Kaylin's getting married.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it's an outside wedding. So we're all praying for her. Yeah, because I don't need her to have a meltdown 2 days before her wedding. There's too many other things with wedding planning to have a meltdown about besides, weather.
Yeah.
So, but we're super excited for her.
Fall wedding, beautiful,
Oh,
difficult
at Canner's Cave,
difficult time to predict the weather.
it totally is. But we will take
Because had
65
it
and some
been
sunshine.
2 weeks ago, it would have been 85.
Right, exactly. You have no idea. No clue. Absolutely not. But fingers crossed for that. All right. So, yeah, weather's looking pretty good. Festival of Lights. We should come up with a tree.
We should.
Not it. I'm not creative.
It's your idea.
No, I said we should come up with a
but
tree.
I'm not going to participate.
My idea of it was to come up with the tree.
Your idea was to come up with an idea?
Yes.
Have someone else
come up with the idea.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be happy to help implement the idea. I just have no ideas on my own.
All right. Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
I'll go buy some stickers or red, white, blue stickers like your pig.
Yeah, right. We'll just decorate it up.
Should we hit the tree with a hammer like Jamie was gonna hit the
roadkill tree?
A lot of sap.
We don't. Yeah, a little full, a lot of sap.
A lot of sap.
Yeah.
So good news out of the Jackson County Sheriff's Office this morning.
Yes.
Well, last night, the escaped inmate Shannon Nichols has been taken into custody.
I'll give that dude credit. He did a good job of eluding for a while.
Yeah, he's been loose since Tuesday. Or wait, is that right? No, Wednesday. Wednesday, October 13th. He ran off while stripping.
Been like a week.
Yeah, it's been pretty much exactly a week. So they found him last night, 10 o'clock, at 208 Cozy Glen Road in Oak Hill. This was a residence. The sheriff's department showed up and they gained permission to enter the home. Deputies were directed to the back bedroom where Nichols was hiding. As deputies arrived at the door to the bedroom, they heard a thump. They discovered Nichols laying on the floor with self-inflicted injuries.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then they performed emergency first aid until medical services arrived, and he was flown by helicopter for medical attention.
Okay. So, we certainly don't want him to not be okay.
Yeah.
But, so you don't have to be on the look anymore for this fella because he is...
Yep. So I would almost guarantee that Pete Wilson has been in contact with the Sheriff's Department this morning, and he will probably have more details tomorrow.
Correct. Yep. There you go. So breaking news, ba-deep, you heard it here first.
Yeah, only 9 hours after.
Only
9 hours after the press release.
Hey, we tried. We're only here once a day. Also, before we get on to something else and forget, WKOV had a little hiccup this morning.
Right. So 96.7 was off the air for a little while this morning.
Okay.
We want to apologize. As far as I know, everything is fixed now. We believe it was a power surge issue at the radio tower.
No way. Not out at the...
So...
at the rural tower.
Yeah. So it's been fixed. There is... we have new parts to replace it with, so everything that broke should be replaced, and we're going to put, because we think it was just a power surge, so we'll put battery backups on all the new parts. So everything should be working fine now, and it shouldn't be it's unlikely to happen again.
That's right. And the cool thing is, as I was mentioning earlier during the weather, there is this thing called the Total Media Radio app.
Yep.
And you can download the Total Media Radio app on your phone or your smart device, whatever it may be, and then you can actually listen that away. Yeah. So, because the broadcast this morning was not over the air, on your radio, but you still were able to pick it up via the app.
Right. The issue wasn't here at the station where we're broadcasting from. The issue was at the radio tower the tower sending that signal out to everybody.
That broadcasts out, yes.
Right. So our online broadcast was unaffected by that,
right,
as far as I understand.
So you have an alternative. I mean, let's just be honest. It's fun to turn on your radio in the morning and listen, and that's the old-fashioned way to do it. And but if it doesn't work out, then you can obviously do this as well. And you can listen to the radio anywhere that you are, which is really cool if you're traveling or whatever, by the app.
Right.
So that's neat too.
So what this meant was somebody had to go out to that tower this morning.
Correct.
And that somebody was JJ Hale.
He drew the short straw this morning.
So thank you to JJ for running out there and doing that.
Yes.
But he sent me this photo this morning and just bragging about how beautiful it is
Isn't
out
that
there.
gorgeous?
Yeah. He told me I should go out there for like sunset or something sometime.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to truck out there.
It's
just
really
to get a
lovely
picture.
up
But
there.
as you see, it is really beautiful. This is out past where the OSU extension office is.
That's right. If you don't know where the tower is, it also, that ginormous tower out there, as you can see the giant guy wires in the picture, it houses several different antennas and things like that, but including some of our emergency medical antennas and whatnot. But if you don't know where that is, you go out to the old extension center and look way up on the hill, and there is a giant tower up there amongst the cows.
Amongst the cows.
Yeah, that's the one tricky part about going to that tower.
You do have to navigate through the cows.
You have to navigate through the cows and the little gifts that the cows leave. You know, the cows so
Yep. The cow pies.
well do. Yeah, cow pies.
Well
yes.
do.
Yes. But
it's due all right.
it's due all right.
Do.
Do. There's also dew on the doo-doo early in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of dews.
Yeah.
But no, it is a lovely, lovely place out there. And if you haven't gotten the opportunity, you should go. Probably not the rando.
Yeah.
I don't think that the extension center would
don't
appreciate people just driving up to the
Don't take a
tower.
field trip out there.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, lots and lots of good stuff. And thank you to JJ for getting that going back.
Yep.
Going back in the right direction.
Tomorrow is the Chamber of Commerce banquet.
Oh, okay,
Tomorrow
yeah.
evening at Parks Edge Event Center. So Pete Wilson, I know, is going to be there. So maybe we'll get a little bit of news from that.
Love that.
On
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
So that'll be exciting. But if you are involved with the Chamber of Commerce and you want to go and haven't already, the phone number and everything is on Facebook. So reach out last minute, get a hold of them. I'm sure they'd love to have you.
Yeah, I mean, tickets are always available, and you're just going. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a beautiful venue at Parks Edge, and just go.
I've seen some of the table decorations. It's going to be pretty fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So local businesses can sponsor tables,
Right.
and when they do, they typically leave a prize or a gift at each
Right.
table.
Well, yeah, I've seen a couple of the prizes too.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Everybody, there's certain businesses that people fight over their table. I can tell you that.
Yep.
When you have like iPads sitting at your table,
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen any iPads, so I cannot confirm I can confirm or deny that will or won't happen.
Maybe
Not
it
to
will.
Not to my notice.
You never know.
That I'm aware.
Hey, speaking of Parks Edge, don't forget that, just as Lissa was talking about fun things kicking off the holiday season, kicking off the holiday season at Parks Edge is going to be their holiday market.
Right.
And what do they want? Well, they want vendors for it. They want people to come in and be able to shop here locally in a beautiful venue, which is Parks Edge. Have some drinks, do some shopping, watch some football on the big screen while mom's shopping. But that will be Saturday, December 4th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is $40 per vendor. And here's the deal, though. It's not like all Christmas stuff. It's like whatever you sell, you can come in and sell.
Right.
So, people don't necessarily have to give Christmas gifts for Christmas.
Right.
So, like if you sell clothing or you make scarves or jewelry or whatever, please participate in this.
And if you sell Mary Kay or something like that.
All of the above.
All the above.
So if you have any questions, please call 740-919-EDGE, which is 3343, or email at bookings@enjoyparksedge.com. Yep. And you can sign up for that, or just visit the Parks Edge website,
Right.
and there will be
All-
more
yeah.
information there too.
All the information's there. All the information's on Facebook.
Yep.
Yep.
Holiday market. It will be a lot of fun.
Should be.
So if you're a vendor, cool. If you're a shopper, cool.
Right.
But they need both.
Yep.
So, and that is December 4th, just in time to get your
Yep.
Christmas kicked off.
Yep.
Yep. Love that.
That is 2 days after my birthday. So I might have to go do some late birthday
I
shopping.
love that. Are we going to have a party for your birthday?
Oh man, we probably shouldn't. I think it's on a weekend, so I'm afraid we won't be here.
He's like, please, dear God,
Yeah,
don't let
please
don't,
let it be a
please,
Saturday.
for the love of God, don't let my birthday be a time.
Oh,
Is it Friday?
It's a weekday.
Is it Thursday, Friday?
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you, I'm going to take Thursdays off from on out.
Nice try. You're in for it, little boy.
All right, what else we got going on?
That'll give me time to
Oh,
think
no.
of something
Shouldn't have mentioned that.
really bad. Let's see. I'm trying to think if this needed to be registered, but rebuilding your credit workshop, which is coming up tomorrow. So if you want to join that, free tax preparation and financial literacy program of the workforce and business development program at the Community Action Committee of Pike County. Anyway, if you want to help go to a workshop to help rebuild your credit, which so many people need to do, it's a workshop offered tomorrow, 5 to 7, at the Ohio Means Jobs Career Center of Pike County. That is at 941 Market Street in Piketon. And they will help you go over good and bad credit scores, how to dispute credit claims, all of that stuff. So they just want you to call 289-2371 and talk to Ashley and kind of register so they know you're coming. So that is tomorrow.
Awesome.
All right. Halloween costumes. What are we going to do for Halloween costumes?
I'm working on mine, keeping it a secret. But I'll have it here on the Friday before Halloween. We'll do a Halloween party here.
Okay.
So that's like the 29th, I think.
Is it?
I think
Let's
so.
look.
Because Halloween's on Sunday. Yeah, so the 29th,
Yeah, it would be the
Friday the
29th.
29th, we'll have a Main Street TV Halloween party. I've not
Oh,
heard
Lottie.
if Michael Myers can make it this year.
I would prefer that he stay out at the Tri-City Theater.
That's true.
would be
Did you
just fine.
Yeah, did you see him? We should have.
I did see him, and that's just fine. He can just
Yeah.
go there.
I haven't seen the new Halloween
I was
movie
going to
yet.
say, have you seen the
I've
movie?
heard pretty mixed reviews on it.
Okay.
So I guess we're going to have to find out for ourselves.
I guess it depends on what you're looking for in
Yeah.
the Halloween movie.
Well, I think, oh shoot, what's her name? The actress.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. I think she's not in it as much, and I think people are disappointed,
about that.
she didn't have a bigger part in it.
Oh.
I think that's what it is. I think there's like another like human character that kind of takes some of her screen time, and people didn't like that.
Oh.
I think that's what people are upset about.
Yeah, like her having a cameo. Or if she has a cameo, they shouldn't make it in the previews like...
Yeah. Well, I think it's more than a cameo. I mean, she was like the main character in the previous one,
Yeah.
but I think she's just... I don't think this one continues that as much as people wanted.
Okay.
That's the impression I've got,
Okay.
having not seen either of them.
Haven't seen them. Now I feel like we need to go watch them.
I do too, but
find out.
yeah, but then we're just gonna be like, oh, now we can't wait till next year to see the third one.
I know. All right. So, is your costume, is it or is it not some sort of superhero thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think superhero would not be the right word.
Okay. We'll
I
see.
don't want to give anything away.
Okay. I'm just trying
Keep
to
it
get
as
hints
a
here.
surprise.
Playing 20 questions with you.
All right.
Got one out.
Got one out. I want to keep it a surprise.
Does your costume or does it not have red in it?
It's. I just want to keep it a surprise.
He is
I
not
just
any
I just
fun
don't
to-
want to. It just won't be funny if we. It just won't be
Okay.
fun if we give it away.
Gosh. All right. Well, are you one of those people that dresses up your pets for Halloween?
I have a cat, so it's not really an option.
Well, I mean, there's cats in here.
Right, but yeah,
I'm not exactly
my cat
sure
would shred you.
how
then
anybody
run
would
away.
find a cat.
Yeah, I mean that's not happening with my cat.
No.
No,
Look at them. They look so cute.
it's true. Well, my cat's cute too, but he will not sit still.
But if you put
long
that
enough.
outfit on them, would they look cute? No.
No, he's never even had a collar on him, so I don't think he would react well to a top
Yeah.
hat.
So Chris Henry last year had a really cute little hat that he was wearing, and it was actually technically a dog hat. So he gave it to me to give to Marley.
Okay.
So I took it home and I put it on Marley, and I thought, oh, I'll get the cutest picture, and she literally launched it across the room. She wasn't having it at all.
Yeah.
And she is like literally the most mellow dog in the world. She just went whack.
Yeah.
So I guess she's probably not going to be dressing up either.
Talking about pets just like whacking stuff across the floor and just tearing it up. So my cat's favorite toy has always been these little like carrots that are full of catnip. It's like a little
Yeah.
it's a little like a canvas carrot, and it's got feathers on it that looks like leaves, and it's full of catnip, and he's had several of these and he just destroys them.
Because they've got catnip in them.
And I bought him a new one the other day. Not interested in it.
Really? Is it the same thing?
It looks exactly the same.
Maybe the catnip's old.
Might be.
Have you ever, like, literally had your cat eat or, like, given them actual catnip?
Yeah, I mean, there are different kinds. So, catnip only affects something like a certain percentage of cats. There's a lot of cats like are unaffected by it, but some of them will just like, you know, go completely nuts
They
off
lose
of
their
it.
minds.
Yeah, and then they fall asleep.
Well, so our experience was always they eat it, they roll around in it, they get all high,
Yeah,
they beat the tar out of each other for about 5 minutes, and then they fall asleep.
right. Yeah, the
But
effects,
it is pretty one of the
effects
funniest
of it
things
don't
you've
really
ever
last
seen.
that long. Yeah.
No.
But it's also weird. Like some cats, it just drives crazy, and others just kind of ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have this bush at my house, and you all a lot of you probably have the same bush. I think it's called a Waigila. It's like a wine and roses bush. We had this cat at our house. He's no longer with us. I don't know. It was like catnip to him.
Yeah.
He would get in the middle of this bush and just like roll around and lose his mind in this bush. And I was like, what is happening right now? And I mean, there was like a big hole in the middle of the bush where he would like get in it and roll around and lay in it. And I was like, so I kept Googling it and I could not find anything where anyone said that their
So
cat.
that it was like cats liked it.
Yeah. So I don't know what it was about that bush that he just lost his mind. Anyway, but that was fun. So do you all dress up your pets for Halloween? What are some good Halloween costumes for pets?
Yeah, dress your cat up like a dog and vice versa.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I put out a post on our page yesterday asking for our viewers to send us pictures of their Halloween decorations.
Yes, please do.
So we've got a few, but keep those coming, please. You can either reply to that post or send them through Messenger on Facebook, and then probably that Friday before October next week, we'll show our favorites on the air.
That's right. We want to show off all your hard work and your Halloween
And
decorations.
maybe we'll try to come up with a prize for our favorite one.
Very cool. Yeah. So you can dress your pet up as another animal. That's one of the things that people do. So like, and they make costumes. There's like a dog dressed up like a tiger. Or they say one of the big things is food.
Yeah.
So dress your pet up as your favorite food.
Yep.
So this one's
Taco
like a
cat.
Yeah, this one's
Hot
like
dog.
a taco or a hot dog.
Yeah.
But I'm still wondering who gets their cat to wear,
Yeah.
that costume.
Some are pretty docile. Some are pretty aggressive.
Maybe, yes. You can dress your puppy up as a witch, which is super cute. Or a clown, which is super cute. Look, that one's cute. But I don't know
Is
how
there
you
even
get...
a cat there, or is that
I don't know if that's a dog or a
or is
cat.
that just a wig stacked on a folded piece of clothing?
There's literally a dog under
There's
there.
more costume than cat there.
Yeah, it's
Or
a dog.
Whatever.
It's
A
like a
tiny
dachshund.
dog.
It's got, so this little dachshund has big glasses with the rubber nose on the end. It's wearing this big wig, hat on top, and the funny like clown like
Yeah.
neck thing with a bow tie.
Yeah.
And that dog is wearing that.
Speaking of clown costumes, my mom dressed me and my sister up as clowns when we were little kids one year for Halloween.
Did you make other kids cry?
Well, I don't know. I think we were probably cute. But Mom she kept those costumes all these years. And just this year, she's decided to get them out and see if anybody wants to buy them. So she sold my sister's Snow White Halloween costume that she made 20-something years ago. But there haven't been any takers on the 2 clown costumes yet.
Because people are afraid.
So if you want a 25-year-old homemade clown costume, Judy Hamilton will hook you up.
Give old Judy a call.
Yep.
She'll be happy too. So if it weren't for that stupid movie, what was it, It or whatever, that as if people weren't afraid of clowns, now they're just absolutely afraid. I've never seen the It movie. Is it scary?
I've not seen any of them either.
Okay.
Christina, one of our graphic designers at Zip Printing,
Yes.
has somehow in her mind, she has decided that Apple Man, the Apple Festival mascot, kind of looks like Pennywise from It.
No! Christina.
So she's put that vision in all of our heads now.
I don't get it.
I don't really get it either, but like now
Apple Man's like fun and nice.
So are clowns until they try to eat you.
No, they're scary and icky.
I mean, Bozo was nice. Did you know that the Cincinnati, this has been a few years now, the Cincinnati Reds had a player, he never really made it in the major leagues, but he was the grandson of one of the actors that played Bozo.
They're nice.
And he had a tattoo of Bozo's shoes.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I forget what his name was, though, but he wasn't in the majors for very long.
Funny. It's a small world.
Yep.
So, all right. Did you have anything that you wanted to discuss today?
We hit everything I wanted to discuss. Fugitive has been caught. And
yes.
Radio is back on the air.
It is.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for that.
Yeah.
I did see something this morning. What do you think about this? I don't know. Actually, it was yesterday morning. So they were on TV, like some of the medical experts, whatever, are now starting to say that they want you to mix and match your booster vaccines.
Yeah.
So if you've had the Johnson & Johnson,
especially for Johnson & Johnson,
they want you to get like one dose of the Pfizer or Moderna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, they say that their tests have shown that works better. I mean, there's no proof to the contrary.
I guess what I don't understand about that is the Johnson & Johnson works one way and those two work another way within your body. So I don't know why that's not confusing the heck out of your body.
I don't know. We're at to have Mikey strike back to try to explain that to us.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that's what they say, especially with the Johnson & Johnson, that you're probably better off getting a booster shot from Pfizer or Moderna.
So it's like, I was going to go get a booster of that, but then it's like, well, then I don't know.
Yeah.
What do I do?
I'm sure when you go to do it, the nice people working at the health department or Holzer or wherever you go will probably give you some advice.
But I think that's a fair question for the health department and Mikey or somebody there. It's like, okay, because you're getting all of these mixed messages. I feel like every day you turn on the TV and there's some doctor talking head on these morning shows telling you this, that, or the other.
Yeah. I mean, those shows just have to fill time, so they have to have somebody come talk. So, I mean, that's part of it. But, I mean, the reality is it's just something that people are still researching, and they're just learning new things about all the time. And it's just, it's going to evolve. You just have to kind of understand that.
Begs the question, if they're still researching, do you not do that?
Yeah. Well, just because they're still researching it doesn't mean that they haven't. I think they've pretty well decided that it's a good idea to do it. It's just the fine details.
Okay. So if you were me, what would you do?
Well, if I were you,
because I got the Johnson & Johnson.
Well, I mean, I'm going to get a booster shot too. They said to do it after 6 months, and it hasn't been quite 6 months.
Have we been
for
6
me.
months?
Not quite.
Okay.
It'll be 6 months, and for me, December or January, and you got yours a few weeks after me.
Yeah, I think I did.
So you're maybe January or February, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I will get a booster shot. I got the Pfizer vaccine. If switching brands sounds like it's more for the Johnson & Johnson one.
That's
than
kind
the
of
other ones.
how I understood it too.
But I think I think that they suspect that this probably benefits for switching that for any of them. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so here's another question.
Okay.
So my family, we did not get to go last year, but my family always goes on our Christmas. Instead of doing Christmas, we do a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So we typically go January or February. So this year the cruises are going again. So it's like, should I go ahead and get that before?
Get your booster shot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, probably.
I would think so too. Even if
there's-
I'm not necessarily like, I'd be like right around the time to, but it seems to me like,
Well,
one
are
would
you
wanna-
asking should you try to get it early? They might not let you.
I don't know.
Because they're,
Interesting.
yeah, you would have to talk to a
By then they'll know more though. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
in another couple months.
I don't know. I don't think they're letting people get those booster shots early, but I don't know that.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what to do.
Well, like when me and my mom went to get our second shot,
Mhm.
she got her first shot before me, and then they tell you when to come back, right?
Right.
They told me to come back before her, even though she got her shot like a week before me.
Really?
So we went on the same day thinking it wouldn't be an issue because it was more convenient to just go together.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't. They told her she had to come back in 3 days or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. So I that experience makes me think that they won't let you do it early.
Okay.
But I don't know.
The main thing is, I will tell you, I really truly feel, especially if you're going to travel anywhere, out of the country, whatever, hold on to that vaccine card because that's going to be your ticket out.
I didn't think that it would be a thing, people asking for those cards, but it seems like it's probably going to be.
Yeah.
So I kind of laughed at people. A lot of people brought them in to zip.
And like had them laminated? No, it's not a bad idea.
It's probably not a bad idea at this point. Maybe wait until you get that booster shot because they're going to mark on it again, I assume. But yeah.
I would definitely think about that.
Yeah. Or get some kind of, maybe like a little wallet that holds it to,
What would have been a fantastic thing is if you could have. They made them such a weird size.
Yeah,
they don't
it's
fit
not
in
a
your
credit-
wallet.
yeah,
they
they
don't.
should have made them a credit card
They should have been
size.
credit card size or an actual physical credit card, like
Yeah.
that you could swipe or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, they may create a digital version of that at some point too.
Yeah.
I've seen where a lot of places are starting to allow like a digital like ID, like for driver's license and stuff like that. Like you can show it on your phone.
Yeah.
Rather than having to carry a card around with you. So,
Right.
Yeah. So maybe a digital version of that vaccine card is
That
something
would
that's
be
coming.
very handy dandy. And like you have your number and you could just pull it up
Mm-hmm.
by that and
Yeah.
on a website or whatever and say, here it
Yep.
is. Because I don't know, that those cards, I mean they're paper and they're weird. They're like that big, so
Right.
they don't fit anywhere.
Well, when they give you a paper social security card when you're born and expect
True.
you to keep that in good shape for your entire life.
I know I went to get my driver's license renewed. I'm like, I cannot find my social security card for anything. I have my original birth certificate, but I do not know where my
Well,
social security
Yeah,
card
they
is.
don't let you put your social security number on your driver's license anymore.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I had to take passport, and it's like, God forbid you lose one of those, because I don't know how you ever
Yeah.
prove who you are
Right.
anymore.
Yeah,
They're
I don't. Yeah, if you lost your social security card, I'm sure that would be a huge ordeal to replace it. I mean, replacing a driver's license or a passport is, there's a system in place to do that. It's a pain, but
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
do
know
it.
about the old social security card.
yeah,
We should. We'll investigate that.
you'll investigate.
I'll
that.
investigate that since I need one.
All right.
All right. Okay. Don't forget, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weather today. I went out and sat in the grass again last night,
Yeah.
just to let you know.
Was it nice?
It was lovely.
I just remember
It was sunny and 70.
I just remember one more shout out I want to give before we leave. Give me just a second to find this. This happened last night. Sorry, you can go ahead and tell your story about the
Oh,
grass.
no.
Sorry.
I sat on the grass. It was sunny and 70. It was lovely. That was my whole story.
Oh. No. See, I brought this up and now it's not wanting to load for me.
Well,
Oh,
shoot.
here we go. So last night, the Wellsing Golden Rockets volleyball team celebrated a Division III sectional semifinal win. So they defeated Crooksville in 5 sets to advance to Thursday's sectional championship match at Northwest High School. So congratulations
Way
to the
go,
Lady
girls.
Rockets volleyball team.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. We have some talented kids around our area.
Yep.
Yeah, they're good. All right, well, let's get out of here for the day. It's hump day. Get out, seize the day. Carpe
Seize the day.
diem.
Seize the carp.
Yes, all of that. And avoid the dew on the doo-doo.
Yeah.
If you go up to the tower.
Yeah.
All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday. Do we have a guest?
Pete Wilson.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Mark Carmen.
Oh, yes. Carmen will be here
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Double guests tomorrow.
Woo! We're excited. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.